Leather Rokk here. I want to give you a good close-up of my eye makeup so that you can see what it looks like when both sides are matching. This look here I got using the Take Me Back to Brazil, which by the way they're going to be coming out with a brand new version of very soon, but this is the version that I've been working with, which are these colors here. And as you can see here, I have greens and coppery colors, and I'm going to tie my hair up and I'm going to show you how we got this look. And once again, I have to go and find what I use to tie my hair up with. Okay. Every time I do this, I always find something different to tie my hair with. Last time it was a sports bra. Today it's a sock. Hey, any port in the storm, right? So I have my coconut oil here, which really does a good job of taking makeup off. And now it's really important when you're using coconut oil to take all your makeup off. I really recommend using a sudsing, lathering soap afterwards, because you really do want to get the oil off. If you use this a lot, it can clog the pores. Even though one of the good things about coconut oil is it has natural fatty acids which help to exfoliate the dead skin layers, and it's a good quality kind of oil to have on your skin, but it can still clog it. So if you have acne prone skin, you may get some bumps if you use this a lot. So if you need to, you might want to stock up on benzoyl peroxide or any other acne fighting ingredients you might keep on hand for in case you get breakouts. As I notice, I've been having to break out the Oxy lately because I'm using a lot of coconut oil. That really is my favorite makeup remover. I hope I didn't just damage my eyebrow. That'll really piss me off. Alrighty. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to reapply a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. I use the color 102 Porcelain, and I really like this foundation a lot. I just want to put some more on my eyelid. It's important to prep your surface before putting the actual makeup on. Now something else I'm going to do, I see it looks like I smudged my eyebrow some, so I'm going to touch up where I smudged. This, what I'm using for my eyebrow, it is a Wet n Wild lipstick called Vamp.The. Very, very, very dark purple. And I'm just going over where it looked like it had a smudge on it. Matter of fact, it looks like eyeliner came off on this. You know what I just did? I think I may have touched this to a brush that had some black on it, and I don't want my eyebrows to be mismatched. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make sure that they both look like they're matching. Alrighty. Okay, now on with really doing the eyeshadow, because that's the important thing. Alright, first thing we're going to do with this palette is, for these shades, I'm actually using the non-matte shades that are in this, which are really the bottom row here for the most part. And the first color I'm going to dip into is a very pale goldish green shade right here. And these colors don't have a name to them, so I'm just counting 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth from the left. And I want to make sure, I'm going to consult my notes to make sure, yes, that is the right color. Dipping it into the palette, and I'm going to sweeping it across the crease, because this is a crease color. I'm not going to do it too hard because I'm going to have another color over top of it shortly. Like this. And you want to make sure to leave plenty of lid room, because I have a color that I need to apply on the lid. Now, the second color that we're going to use for this is this color here, the third from the left. This is kind of almost a rose gold kind of shade. And I'm going to cover the brush with it well. And I'm sweeping it on the lid. Now, just in case the previous green that I put on doesn't touch it, I want to put that back in the crease. So you've got the light green on the crease, and you've got this rose gold kind of color on the lid. Okay. Now, next thing we're going to do is we are going to dip into another green. This green here, well, actually I want to stick it on my arm to make sure, yes. This green here, and I'm just going to touch a little bit of an intensity to the outer third of the crease. So where it went like this, I'm going to go up like this. And I keep on looking to make sure that both sides match. That's the only tricky thing to doing this format. Now I'm doing just a little bit of green on the outer corner. Alrighty. Now, going to get a nice, decent sized brush here. And I'm going to dip into the red here, the frosty red. And I'm not going to get a lot on the brush, just on both sides, pressing down, because I don't want to get a whole bunch of fallout to go underneath my eye. And what I'm doing now is I am winging it. See? And if it doesn't show up enough, getting a little bit more. Okay. Now I want to check, and I want to see how that other green is doing. Alrighty. Now, the next thing we are going to do is I have to get an applicator out of here. I don't often use applicators anymore, but occasionally I do. And you see a plain sponge tip applicator that I have. Now, there are two white shades in this palette that are actually, they can be used as the frosty whites they are, or they could also be used as top coats. And I'm going on to the right one, which has a slight greenish metallic tinge to it. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to apply it on the brow bone. If it's a little on the opaque side, just sweep it back and forth so it becomes a little less opaque. Okay. Now it's time for the eyeliner. And I really can't say enough about this eyeliner. Of course, I've got oil in my eyes right now, so it's a little hard for me to read the label. This is the L'Oreal Lacquer liner. Comes in a pot. This really is waterproof. So if you're a person like myself that has very watery eyes, your eyes are always running, you have a hard time keeping eyeliner on, even the so-called waterproof eyeliners, this eyeliner really does seem to stay on. It doesn't run. It doesn't run for me. You can get either a thin line or a thick line. We're lining the top and bottom. Okay. And it's really important to put the caps on these things tightly when you're done, because they can dry out. From personal experience, a dried out pot liner becomes pretty useless. Now this is the mascara I used today. I really like this a lot. This is the Max Volume. Wet n Wild Max Volume. And this is a truly waterproof mascara. It's not the kind of mascara that makes something out of nothing, but at least it is waterproof. And this is especially not making a whole lot of difference, because I have a feeling it might be drying out, even though I haven't even had it 3 months. I can't imagine that I used it enough times that it would be drying out. But all right. Now, I'm going to show you what I have on the rest of my face. I usually like to do a contour color, but I actually skipped contour this time. I'm using for this, the special occasion, eyeshadow and blush palette from B&H Cosmetics. And the real special draw of this isn't so much the shadows, because they tend to be rather neutral and muted, but look at all these blush colors here. And I used this one here, and I just did a slash here and a slash here. And I will show you what I use as my highlighter. I use my trusty Blacklight highlight palette, and I dipped into the gold one here. See how, look at all the sweat that's on me. See, now if I were to touch this brush on with all my sweat and then go back into here, I would just make a big mess. So I'm not going to do that. But those are the colors that are on my face. I had my lipstick out somewhere. Darn it. Okay. I think this is the lipstick. I didn't apply it very heavy. This is from B&H Cosmetics. It is their Color Pop line, and this color is actually called Slam. So that's what I used on my lips. And to make it look lighter in the corners, I used a B&H lip gloss just in the corners. So that's why it is darker on the Cupid's bow in here and it's lighter in the corners. Okay, that was my makeup tutorial for a more subtle look that you can still get from the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. I'm looking forward to getting the brand new version of this because it's much more shimmery. Most of the colors of this palette do seem to be mattes. But as you can see, you can get a shimmer look from them. You can get a subtle look from this palette. So, yes, you can get, this is quite a versatile palette, and I do recommend it, even though I still want to get the new version when it comes out. Okay, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me and my content, I would love to have you subscribe, and you can join along with my adventures. And I'd love to have you along. Till then, talk to you soon. Bye.